I recently heard some horrific news. This news is especially sad for the family. It was a mother who was middle aged and died from being sick. The children aren't even married yet. She will not dance at her children's wedding. It's incredibly sad, incredibly horrific. And when I heard this news, even though I knew the family vaguely, it made me think, I can't live my life the same way anymore. I have to try to live my life more meaningfully. And I came up with some affirmations. I came up with a letter to myself, and I'm going to share it with you. Some of the things I omitted because it's personal, but you can make it as personal as you would like it to be. You can change it, you can use it. And I wrote it in order to help me capitalize on my day. Because, when you see people mess up, when you see people get angry, when you see people get upset, and you say to yourself, it's not even important. And you know what? It's not because it's not important. It's important to them. But many times we forget, not because we're bad, but because we forget. Because life gets busy and life is hard. But the more we remind ourselves on what's important in life and what's meaningful and what makes life worthwhile, so the nonsense in the world won't be magnified in our lives. We'll get less angry. We'll get calmer, and it'll help us live more meaningful lives. So I wanted to share it with you. Today is a gift of time. I will use it wisely. No matter how much I get done, how many chores I do, how clean my house is, if I plan the next vacation, if I save the money, if I cooked gourmet meals, if I bought things I'm excited about, if my dreams became a reality, if I lost another pound, if I ate only healthy meals, make sure today I will color my day by treating everyone with respect, cherish my family, be kind, smile more, laugh out loud, forgive, be grateful, live in the present moment, and capitalize on the day. Capitalize on the minute, capitalize on the moment. The only thing that matters today is not what happened to me in life, but the way I live my life. It's the attitude that matters. We get caught up, and it's totally normal. It's totally normal unless we develop new habits, and unless we develop a new habit of thinking that I don't have to get caught up in trivial matters. And we do it all the time. We think about what else I have to get done, how much I got done, and we feel worthwhile only if we got everything done on our to-do list, or if we planned the next vacation, if we cooked meals that were fitting for everyone in the family, or that were gourmet. And it doesn't even matter, but we get stuck on it sometimes. Or if a house looks a certain way, truly it doesn't matter. It matters what a house feels like more than a house what it looks like. The house will get dirty again after I clean it, or the item that I bought for the house and decorated will eventually be out of style, or it'll break, or I'll put it away. I won't want it in the room anymore or in the house. So everything eventually gets reused, replaced, recycled. So, and the moment and time passes. This woman who passed away, she was a mother. She was a mother who planned birthdays, who had big dreams for her family, to get her daughters married, to get, maybe she had dreams of having a bigger home. Maybe she had dreams of going on vacation to certain places, and this is all fine to want, but not to get stuck on it, not to feel that life is worth living only if I visit the world, only if my house looks a certain way, only if I look a certain way, not to get stuck on things that don't even matter. And I wanted to share something that Rebbetzin Orit Esther shares in her book, 180 Degrees in 180 Days. And it says in Sefer Tehillim, in the book of Tehillim, the book of Psalms, it says in Tehillim, it says, "Create for me a pure heart, Hashem, a renewed and steadfast spirit within me." It says in 51:12, Tehillim. Why does David HaMelech, why does King David say a renewed heart? Why does he want a pure heart, a renewed heart? He doesn't want a new heart. Because Rebbetzin Esther, or Reed Esther Ryder explains that because we get stuck on nonsense in this world. We get stuck on what doesn't matter. But you are actually very pure. Your neshama, your soul is actually very pure. You don't need to be another person. You don't need to be like her or like him. You don't need to any of that. You need to just remind yourself of how precious and holy you really are and just reprogram yourself. Remind yourself that you're so special, you're so unique, you're so pure, you're so good, that sometimes we just have to take the layers of what's been covering our purity, our essence, our spirituality, and say, you know what? I'm going to tap into my inner self right now. I'm going to tap into who I really am, and that you're pure, you really have a pure heart, and that maybe you got upset, maybe you got into an argument, or maybe something else happened that you just feel you acted a certain way that you don't recognize yourself. It's just a moment in time. It can be healed. It can be forgiven. You just have to remind yourself that you're pure, you're holy, you're special, just the way you are. Just reconnect with yourself and remind yourself on your specialness and your uniqueness. And I hope this learning that we have today is going to be in merit for this woman's neshama, for her soul, that she her neshama reaches a higher level in heaven, God willing. May we merit to live a life of meaning, tapping into what truly matters, and let triviality stay small and not get magnified into our lives. May we live meaningful lives. If you'd like this little note that I wrote to myself, if you'd like it, these affirmations, I can gladly email them to you, Leah Abramov 2007 at gmail.com, Leah Abramov 2007 at gmail.com. Today is a gift of time. I will use it wisely. No matter how much I get done, how many chores I do, how clean my house is, if I plan the next vacation, if I saved money, if I cooked gourmet meals, if I bought things I'm excited about, if my dreams became a reality, if I lost another pound, if I ate only healthy food. Make sure today to color my day and treat everyone with respect, to cherish my family, to be kind, to smile more, to laugh out loud, to forgive willingly, to be more grateful, and for me to live in the present moment. The only thing that matters today is not what happened to me in life, but the way I react in my life, the way I live my life. Leah Abramov, Being and Becoming.